In December of 1944, the Battle of the Bulge was the last major German offensive on the Western Front during World War II. It was an unsuccessful attempt to push the Allies back from the German home territory. 7 main roads in the Ardennes forest converged on the small town of Bastogne. Control of its crossroads was vital to the German attack. Jim and the members of the 101st were in France and were told they were going to the Pacific to invade Japan. That all changed very quickly.
Sergeant come in, turned the lights on, and said, get up, there's been a breakthrough, we're going. And I said, oh, he's full of we're not going any place. We don't have any winter clothing, we don't have any ammunition, or weapons are turned in.
After a long ride in uncovered trucks, the 101st made it to the small town in Belgium.
Well, they dumped us out in the field, and after a short time, officers would put us in position, and we made roughly a 20-mile diameter or circumference circle around this little city of Bastogne. 11 roads come together there, and the Germans had to have that to run their tanks and trucks through. They couldn't go across country. And they told us to go in and hold it.
And hold it they did. But the soldiers were not prepared for one of the coldest winters on record.
For 10 days, planes couldn't fly at all. And all we had on was just what you see right here. We had a raincoat. Everybody had his raincoat. Now the first 3 days it drizzled rain, and then the temperature dropped, and the snow came. Then it got down close to 0. Then when the weather broke, they started bringing in cereals of planes and dumping supplies. And of course, the first thing they brought you was ammunition. Later they brought some food. The first 10 days, whatever you had when you went in is all you had. Some guys might have got 3 boxes of K rations, which is a day's feed. Some guys might have had none, but that's all you had when you went in, and that's what you had to exist on.
The soldiers held off several enemy attacks during December, including many artillery barrages. But the tide turned for the 101st when Patton made a strategic move.
Now you've also heard that Patton saved us. He didn't save us. We didn't need any saving. But he did one of the most magnificent things that's ever been done in combat. He turned the whole army 90 degrees and brought them 100 miles and broke through. And what that did allow was us to take our wounded and dead out and bring ammunition and supplies in. We did have aerial supply, and we could have survived it. It would have been absolutely miserable, but we could have stayed there forever with only resupply from the air. But by him doing that, then we got adequate supplies.